Hey guys, we are here. My computer just did not want to wake up. Shannon got it to though. She told it to wake up and it did.
Go.
She would say
And it
go
did it.
and it would do it. But we
Do
were sitting here
something.
saying go like a lot of times. That
It
may be
listens.
yours, it may not be. Maybe mine.
I got one here.
Okay.
It's an extra.
Okay.
That's why
Now I
we
brought this
listen
one
to
from
it.
the desk from over yonder. Okay, so I got glue. I need a trimmer.
Check. You brought me a trimmer.
Yes, I did. You know what?
There's another trimmer, I think. Oh, right there on the loop table. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
I have one.
Yep. Oh, let me get my chat back. I lost the chat. I can put them here too.
Oh, it's kind of like I need to go to that. I was trying to figure out what I was.
There we
No,
go.
it's kind of like I need to go
Uh-oh,
to
I guess I
that.
should turn my volume down. Hello, friends.
There we are. Now I can see and read.
First class.
Good morning.
You guys, I'm so excited. I'm going to use this today, and I'm going to start by cutting them out. So I'm going to get started, okay? Because I got to cut a bunch of them out. I'm not starting on the folio or anything. I'm just going to start cutting a bunch of these letters out real quick.
I'm just going to look and see what I wanted to cut March out of. March! A lovely month we're in. Not. We're in April.
I'm telling you, we cannot keep up because...
We're in April, but we're working on March.
Yeah. Look right here. This is so cool. Do you see that? This is what I want. This is black with white letters. Isn't that pretty? I don't want to use, though I like the black with the white, but I feel like with my black folio, I might should do white with black letters. Which would you do? Like the tabs, would they be cuter if they were white?
White with black.
So they lay on the others. That's what I think too. Yeah.
I was having a process.
What you talking about, Willis?
I was having sensory processing disorders.
Somebody yell at me when it's 10. Right now we have 3 minutes. I just want to get started cutting these things out.
I'm just color matching, y'all. That blue's pretty.
I need to cut a bazillion of these out of white really quick.
A bazillion?
Yep, a bazillion.
A bazillion.
Because I don't want to not have enough.
I need to find some more colored paper. Oh, all right here in front of me. There's this big old stack. A stacky stack.
I have some more right here too.
Colored.
The bezel.
Hey, that mini scoreboard right here.
Perfect.
Perfect. Look at all this paper. Roar.
Did you say roar?
Roar. It's heavy. Good morning. On vacation in Florida, so I can't participate. Can I be on vacation in Florida with you so I can't participate?
Look, boo-hoo.
Hoo-boo. I'm doing my folio from my vacation in Florida.
Shannon's like, boo-hoo.
Stop bragging.
Poor thing. Isn't that funny?
Love the beach.
She would rather be crafting. Some people would.
This is really thick paper.
That's Harmony.
I thought there were more than one sheet
I did
there.
too. I love Harmony. It's so good.
So pretty. I like that one.
Vanessa, come over.
Well, you know, my kids at school and my husband's at work.
And
They might get kind
makes
of
her
mad
work.
at me. They might get kind of mad at me.
And your mean boss makes you work.
Amber didn't make me work. See what I did
I
there?
don't have to be the boss. Oh, Amber didn't. I did.
Amber,
I get it.
Amber,
No,
she's the mean boss. You're just the other lady that makes me work.
I'm just the other lady that.
She's the brains of the corporation.
Right. Lord, we're in trouble.
She's the brains.
Remember yesterday?
I do. I do. The orange is
By the
pretty,
way,
too.
you should watch the edit because it is literally perfection. Timothy made it look like I literally had everything under control and all my ducks in a row.
She's good like that.
Yep, it was good. So funny. 1 more minute till 10.
Yeah. I'm using Beach
Yeah.
Town.
Linda said, remember, Maymay's a lady that got fired yesterday twice.
Yeah, but she did it herself.
I did fire myself.
Meh. Grain of salt. Or sand.
Or sand if you're Brenda.
We don't accept that.
They don't let me fire myself.
She fires herself. We have to do all the work.
Tamitha sent me a message and reminded me the only way I could get fired, and since that didn't happen, it wouldn't matter. So
And did not happen.
Nope. Tamitha, let's just say a lot of chocolate was consumed while editing that video. Did you like my rant, Tamitha? I just had a rant right in the middle of it. I just was done.
I didn't know what you did and like what got recorded from it.
Oh, I just was recording. So I would have to stop and start over. And I did not have a true rant. Some people might think it was a real rant. It was just a rant at myself, and it was just, I didn't have a real rant. She laughed
the whole time.
I was laughing. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10:01. All right, you guys. Here's the deal. Every month we get together, especially if you're new here, every month we get together to start the decoration of our folios. And it looks like I already got started, and I did, but that's because I have to cut a bunch of these out, and I just want to kind of get ahead of the game. But we're going to start by looking at the folio. How many of you have your folio all created and are going to be decorating with us today? Put a D in the chat if you're going to decorate with us, and if you're just going to be hanging out, put a H for hanging out, and then we'll know. Here's the folio for this month. Mine is black. Remember, Shannon's is craft. There's Shannon's. And I will be doing mine in Disney because, if you remember, I'm giving mine to my grandchildren for them to fill in for the year. And March, they went to their big Disney trip. So I pulled all this Disney stuff. Like, I am spoiled for choice, okay? It's not going to be hard to put this folio together. A couple of things we use every month. Every month we use this guy, this die set that does the months. I don't know if we have these in stock. We might, but after the sale, a lot of stuff sold out, but it'll be back. So we use that every month. And then I try to mix other dies in because I like them. And it's a good opportunity to get to use them. So, all right, let's look at this folio. I don't have to add anything this time. In the past, well, I do have to do a closure here, but I'm probably just going to use ephemera for that. But in the last two, I've done extra things to show you guys. But because this has all the extras, we really just have to decorate. And don't forget we have a pocket. That's a pocket in there.
Mine has fancy closures.
I couldn't get it to sit still for the video, so that's why
we're yellow taping it.
But so today we're just going to get started. There's nothing to build or change or add or anything.
Don't forget, if you're not going to use a band or anything, go on and put your magnet on your front so you don't make a mistake.
I may do that now too, because I am just going to magnet this time. I thought about making another one of those closures, but I don't want to do one the same right after the last one, like in the months. So I'm going to do and I'm going to tell you something. I think I'm doing two. I think I'm doing a magnet at the top and bottom because of how that overlaps. Do you see that right there? I think it gives us a little bit of
You're a smarty.
I don't have another plus. Can I have a plus?
Can have this set.
A set, thank you. Yeah, I just think it needs it for this one. Did you do you?
It is. Well, I'm gonna do you too.
You do you, boo, and I want to see where I want to put them.
Watching later. Hey, what was H?
H was hanging out.
Hanging out. Okay. Hey, where are you placing yours?
I'm going to place mine.
Are you doing like a
remember
mid?
this. I know this is going to be an issue, but we want to glue paper on top of it. So I'm going to go just to the other side of it. And if you do that, you should be fine here. Just to the other side of the wrap over. You see that?
Yeah.
So that's probably a good tip for you guys too. That I had you guys glue that on the outside to get it out of the inside. So I'm going to be putting the magnet kissing that piece because we don't want to go too far. So get right to it. And remember, it's going to be sealed in, but we also want to have room. And that may not even be far enough. Let me look at that again because I want to be able to seal that in before we close it down. Let's look. Will you be able to get your paper around it on this side?
It kind of centers it. It looks like in the middle of your flap.
This is where I'm worried. But you know what I think? On our cover inch border, leave like a 1/16 of an inch so we have more
Go
paper to wrap
tiny,
over.
yeah.
Yeah,
Go tiny borders.
tiny border and we'll be fine.
I like tiny borders, so no complaints there. Push it to the limits. Hi.
You've made 6 y'all would not know how many people have made that handmade happiness. Everybody that comes in, oh, I made this. I love it. All right, as you know, with magnets, you stand it up and square it up before you
Pick it up.
stick them down. Yeah. That way, she closed square. Cool beans. All right, back to, for me, you're just going to see me die cutting for a bit, so you'll get to see what Shannon does. Because I'm going to be die cutting for a bit.
Shannon does not know what she is doing yet. Right now I'm picking up a magnet. Maybe not picking up a magnet because it don't want to stick.
This part for me will go faster after I get all these little white ones done. These are the backgrounds, and you got to have one for every letter, so I'm just going to get a bunch of those cut.
It ain't me.
And I think there's just a few words I'm going to try to do. Because this is a Disney album, I think I'm going to do like Wonder and Dream and Wish. Magic. I didn't even think about magic.
So strong it ripped the paper off.
Seriously? You'll cover it up. Everything gets covered.
I got to run out here real quick and grab this, and I will be right back. And I got to get a pen because my glue stuck.
Oh, I have a pen, but no.
Well, I'll be back.
It was laying right here.
You ate it?
She accuses me of that every time. I don't eat metal. Where did my pen go? Y'all, I had a pen here. Well, that is not good news. I literally just moved it so I could use it. Maybe it fell on the floor. Let me look. See it. If y'all see it, let me know. Because I do not. I'm going to have to find it. Hey, Shannon, while you're finding a pen, get a pokey tool, please. I had a pen with a black top on it, and it is not here now. It was right here. I was using it. Interesting. I know it's over there because I used it yesterday. Look what I did. I taped those together like one die. And so I'm just able to, I'm going to cut this whole page out. So I have all of them.
Here's Pokey.
Telling you, that pen was over here. Okay. Oh, it hid from me. Well, at least you found it so you could use it.
Yes. Yes. Good pen.
I've been doing those shorts with the cross videos. And so in the mornings, when I'm doing those, I'm looking for the music, and I get that music in my head, and I love that. Like, I get the worship music in my head, and it does not hurt my feelings.
Let's put real glasses on so we can see what we're doing. No. To the table. There's a loop.
My thought about this is I need to put these on before I cover with paper so that the tabs are under the paper. Is that what you would think?
I haven't looked at them enough.
They don't have to be, but I feel like that might be. That's why I want to get these cut first.
Do you have any yellow tape over there?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to tape over the top of this.
You didn't know Matt Powell was from our town? Yep, he was born here. Actually, if you don't know, and I'm not saying this to brag, it's not the reason I'm saying this, but at Neighborhood Grill, they have a wall of fame in there. If you guys come to town and you go to neighborhood, they have a wall of fame, and his picture is up there, and so is mine, and so is mine,
And so is Bucky Berry.
and so is Bucky's. Brenda's husband, Bucky, is there.
I'm
So
not.
is Grayson Russell. Grayson Russell's there. Who else is on that wall? There's some people I don't know. There's some sports people I'm not familiar with.
Grayson Russell is Diary of a Wimpy Kid, in case y'all don't know that.
Nights, and he just did a new thing, didn't he?
Possibly. Yeah, he's in a show.
Show, that's right, a TV show.
A TV show.
Mhm.
I can't remember what the name of it is.
He was in town recently because he sang at a friend's funeral. But yeah, we have some pretty famous. I mean, I'm not one of them, but Mac is famous.
She is. She is something.
Mac is well known.
I'm not one of them. Yes, she is. She's one of them.
You saw him in concert with Toby Mac. I've never seen Toby Mac in concert. I would like to. Uh-oh, look what I did.
Which one?
I see it.
I like that one too.
Toby's new, I don't know if it's his newest song, but the one he did after his son died, oh my goodness, that song rips my heart out.
All right. Here's some coordinating colors. I want to see what I want for my cover. First, I'm going to pull my cut aparts out. Cut apart.
I made breakfast this morning and I feel like I smell sausage.
Well, I just had a sausage biscuit sitting here.
Oh, maybe that's what I
So
smell.
you could be smelling that. Although I did take it to the kitchen and throw it away in there, so we wouldn't smell
So
it.
the mouse wouldn't smell it. I know exactly what you're thinking.
Don't like the mices.
Yeah, I'd like to see Toby. He was popular when my kids were young. It was kind of his heyday. When my kids were teenagers, they were one of his favorites. Him and Lecrae. I heard every Lecrae song ever written.
I love this. If it requires bare feet in the sand, my answer is yes.
Mm-hmm. Quicksand, even? Do you remember? And I am this person. Do you remember in school we were all scared of quicksand?
I remember growing up thinking quicksand was going to be part of our daily life.
It was going to be the thing that got us.
And I still have yet to run into quicksand. Now, my uncle, we lived in Wetumpka, and he rode motorcycles over near the river. And where he rode at, he actually got stuck in quicksand.
Oh
But
my gosh, I
I've
would be freaking out.
never, you grow up thinking quicksand, and
Don't go into the woods. Watch where
Well,
you step.
you're gonna walk down the street, and everybody's gonna offer you drugs.
And
Quicksand is really gonna be a part of your life.
and there'd be hover cars.
Yeah, and
No.
none of that's happened yet.
Nope.
None of it.
Nope.
Which, I mean, I'm glad people aren't offering you drugs walking down the street
That's
constantly, but
But I mean, the DARE
Okay.
program told us that. You know what
Yeah.
else? You know what else? I will say this. I don't remember them ever telling me there'd be self-driving cars, but there are. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I don't remember that. I'm trying to cheat this.
No,
I know that y'all, some people were looking forward to seeing the holes on this page all done. I know they were. You would have been one of them, but it's taking me too long to fight that. So it's got to go.
It's ruined our life.
Here,
y'all.
look at it like this. It feels like the whole thing.
It's ruined our life.
I ruined your days. Oh, you're like, I can never
No.
avert your eyes.
Not day life. The
Avert
life
your
was
eyes.
ruined. All these pages are so cute. And my stomach is still making noises after eating.
Ow. Change my plan. I'm making the mini 2-for-1 folios for them each month. They love how the picture page just flip flops, so I'm hanging out and just enjoying. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Let's see. I guess I should see what all I got to cover here. Ooh. This craft paper tears. That would be cute back there.
Ooh, 65 pictures in January and 43 in February. Wow. That's a lot of pictures. I was
haven't
going to
gotten that
ask
far
y'all
yet.
in the next one, do you want me just to load it with picture spots? You got one more design. you want me just to load the next one with picture spots so that you have one that's just, you know, for the rest of the year, like I can dig on that one if I have a bunch of pictures that month. Plus, it'd be good because if Shannon wants it for July, her big month is July. And so maybe she'll want a lot of photos in July because we could just load it up with a lot of photo spots. Of course, I feel like this one has a lot of photo spots in it.
Yeah, it does. None of them to me have been lacking yet, although I haven't put photos in them yet. Yes, lots of pictures.
Yeah, I'll just leave lots of room. I mean, y'all love waterfalls. Do you want a waterfall? Like I've done so many waterfalls though. I feel like y'all got to get tired of the waterfalls, but they do hold a lot of photos. I also tried to do this one with that flip out because you know that middle give us a lot of space for photos.
Make it flippy.
This will go so much faster when I get all these cut because I'm going to do the letters and I can do them a lot at a time. Since my folio is black, I'm thinking I might do my letters in red.
Ooh. Sticky sticker.
That's what I think. I think everybody understands a waterfall. So we'll come up with something different.
Waterfall.
Marlene, I'm not going to promise a box this time because these are big and you would have to have not special material, but not everybody would have what they would need to make a box. And these being the size they are, I don't think that cardstock would make a box that would hold them very well. I think it would be very flimsy by the time we got the distance because even if you did 6 months would be better, but you try to do 12 of them, 3/4 of an inch 12 times is almost 12 inches anyway. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be a lot. So I'm not going to promise that this time. I almost think you would be better off to kind of look for a box that's perfect to hold them in. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it'd be kind of a fun thing to look like in the antique stores or at TJ Maxx or something like that to find you a cool box for them.
Find the cutesy.
Mm-hmm. These are they're just big. You know, the ones we did that first year, which I'm thinking about in that, the year of folios it's not a year of folios, but you know, we're working on, I talked about it last night, that we're working on the 12 folios that we did then, the mathing and all that kind of stuff. I'm thinking about including the box design in that. And then for those that took the class before, you'll just get that for free, the box. You know, I can just send you that. But we'll see if I'm able to get that accomplished. That folio project has been a lot to chew, hasn't it?
Yes. Yes.
It has been a lot. Okay. Let's do letters. I really want to be able to do this, but I bet it won't go through. I really want to just lay this on here and run it through. I'm going to try it. Let's see right now.
Not you. I don't know what I want to put on the front. So, but I know I want to do that.
It's like May West. Come on up and see me sometime. Oh, come on, work.
You can do it.
Oh, I'm going to probably do it now because I'm halfway in. Hey, any of you guys coming to Crafty Acropolis?
Me, I'm coming.
If you are, Shannon, oh, that did not work well. If you are, Shannon sent you an email so we can get your name tags fixed. And Becky reminded me of that because I think she was one of the main reasons Shannon sent that email out. I just did this in the wrong color. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. Might use them too. I want to do them in red. I said that. That's okay. We'll have a set in white, a set in red, and we'll even do a set in black so I can mix them all up.
Yes. Mackie said yes, thanks to Shannon.
Oh my goodness, Mackie. That was so funny. It's a good thing you're coming because lots of people wanted to be sat by you.
Crazy thing is I just took it that Mackie had already purchased her ticket, and I put her in the seating chart, arranged her a table. And yesterday I was writing names down and pulling people to put in classes and flipping through, and I'm like, paper craft bundles. Wait, there's Melanie. There's no Mackie.
That's
I
funny.
flipped over. There's no Mackie. Pull up orders. There's no Mackie. Is she not coming? Like, well, she's already gotten assigned. But she's coming now. She bought her ticket this morning. Like, really coming now.
That's funny. A lot of people want to be sat by you. Just gonna let you know that.
They like you.
You popular.
I mean, we like you too.
Yeah, we don't get to be sat by. You're gonna be surrounded. I am so looking forward to Craft Goblin.
I am too.
I'm really excited for y'all to see the name tags this time. Maybe we may just be overly excited about them, but I am excited about them.
Because when it gets here, then my hard work is done.
That's true. You get to relax. There's no relaxing for us.
No, but the hard work is done.
Reading comments.
I'm trying to. I'm also tearing paper. I'm ripping paper.
This is kind of cool. When you press on them, they pop out. They fly out. I didn't fly after I said it.
Let's see, Becky Horn. I'm using my folios for a trip to Yellowstone and need 2 folios for it. Should the covers be the same or different? Well,
Is it like trip on the way there, trip on the way back? If you're going to split it up, I'd do separate. If there's any division, I would do separate. Like if you're doing like so many states and so many states, I think that'd be neat and do them different. What do you think?
I mean,
You're probably a
don't
samey
know.
person.
I am a samey person, but
I'm a different person.
it would, I don't know. Y'all, I just got to cut paper. That's all there's to it. Just cut the paper.
We have red harmony over there.
I think there's a red in the stack. I don't know if it's a red though.
Well, mine red, so
At the bottom, yeah.
we're good. Just see if I need to bring some over.
There's a red. I just realized I laid that on your keyboard.
I need to not have that here, or else the whole show's going to go away.
Here, buddy. Let's see.
Oops. We'll do red. I'll put them in stock. So we don't have a big old mess. Red. It's not red.
The very bottom, I think, is the redder of the reds.
It's a pretty red.
Oops. Yeah. Beep.
What if you make them both anyway? You want to put them and then put them together with a belly band. That's a cute idea.
That is cute.
I like that.
Struggling over there.
The struggle is real, but it's not real enough for me to do that a different way. Look why I love these. Okay. So I have the letters in the bottom. Then the next layer is my little mats. And then the next layer is going to be my reds. Love these things.
Love them. I love them too. I dump my ephemera in it every week. Finally, a piece of paper gets cut.
Oh, I thought you'd been cutting paper.
No, I couldn't decide what I wanted to put where. There's not so many full page pieces this time. Like, I mean, you have
we have
this
a lot, yeah.
and you have this. And, cutting that first piece of paper is a little hard sometimes.
Making that decision.
Sometimes it's hard to make a decision. I like it.
I have found because we do that second filming, I don't rush as much.
Yeah. My problem, I think, today is I couldn't decide what I want to put on the front. And normally, I start on the front. And I can't decide, so I'm not starting there. And what I do in my phone folder. My Ergo phone folder. Thank you, Lisa. I love this paper pack too. Maybe that's why I'm having a hard time cutting it. I like it too much to cut the paper. What you hitting over there?
I just had a few left in there. I thought if I just tapped.
You can get them out.
Yeah. They're really not bad. I thought this would be like treacherous. It's really not bad. Treacherous. It is not. This would be much easier if I was doing them individually where I could get to the holes on the back that they make for you to be able to do this with. But the problem is it's so much easier to leave them on the sheet. You see what I'm saying? It's like I do this, I run it through, and I cut. Much easier.
I get what you're saying. All right, magnet. I can't wait to see how you figure out the cuts for the triangle pages.
I had done it in the practice one.
Yeah.
One thing I'll tell you is this. You don't have to worry about the point because the point's going to be covered up with a closure.
Yeah. Could you not? No, you couldn't. Stress me out now, Mackie.
It'll be hard.
No.
coming out easier as you use it. That's funny. Like those right there are hard even to pick.
That's a cute page. That's a cute page.
Oh, hit myself in the face. I ate a letter.
What letter did you eat?
You know, in Overboard, I ate a bug. That's funny. All right, that wasn't the worst thing I've ever done. I've done much worse. I didn't even cry about that.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to play with paper. I want to look at my paper. So I kept 2 packs. I kept the Say Cheese 12 by 12 collection and the Collector's Essential, which gives me more paper than I need. And I kept this one because I wanted this one usually has chipboard in it. So I think I'm not going to open this one yet, just in case I don't actually need it. I'm going to go to this one first. Because, and I'll show you exactly why, these pieces, I love these chipboard pieces. Like that right there would be so pretty as the opener, or even this on that page, on that X page. Oh, this is cute paper. Oh gosh, I love that. I got smell it. Look at that. That might be cute on the cover.
I was having debates on pages like that on the cover.
Did I get my bottom magnet stuck?
That's the one I had issues with. It got some glue and got tape over the top of it for now.
Well, now my top one's doing it. What in the world?
Glad I'm not the only one.
Press and press. I don't know. Maybe it's this paper's got a slicker finish.
This paper is very rigid, fibrous.
I love that castle. I don't think I want black on the cover because it's black. We'll see. Ooh. Oh, it's Minnie, and they love Minnie. They love Minnie. Oh, she's not Minnie. It still might work. Like she's just peeking in the page. That still might work. So cute. So cute. Oh, Magic Memories is cute. This says Magic Memories.
Oh, that is cute.
The tags are cute. The cut aparts are cute.
That's cute.
The stickers are cute.
I think everything is cute. That would be super cute over there. Oh, I gotta shimmy that. I gotta put that over there. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put this one aside. I like the polka dots for the cover too. Oh, those are cute. The stripe is good. Wow. The decisions, huh? I'm going to see if these are the same. No, they're different. No, they're not. They're the same. 'Cause I would like to have that pink heart page.
Pink heart.
These might be what I want.
Solid here. I think I want to use solid one.
All right, we gotta look at ephemera. We gotta look at all our stuff before we make a decision. So I've got those things. Oh, there they are again. Are they bigger? I think they're smaller. And then, oh good, I've got all these words. Oh, I think I have the frames.
It's hard when everything is too cute.
There it is. There she blows. I even have the sticker book. Man, we got all of it, didn't we?
Yep. You are loaded.
Okay. These stickers are matte finish too. I love that.
Ow.
All right. I really, really, really love this frame on the front. What do you think of that frame?
Oh, that's cute.
That's real cute on the front, isn't
That
it?
is real cute.
I just need to pick what's going behind it, what colors. But see, my mind was thinking having a Mickey coming out the side, and this Mickey works. I bet there's a Minnie in there too. So do you like the frame better or you like the Minnie? The Minnie idea. I bet there's a Minnie in here, but she probably comes from the other side. Oh, there's just a Mickey in there.
That is cute. That's cute.
The frame makes sense, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. The frame.
Yeah, I think so.
The frame. Frame it. Cheese. Cheese.
All right, so what's going behind the frame? I want it to feel like Disney when you look at it on the outside. So I'm thinking these polka dots. That just feels like Disney to me. But I actually don't like the frame on them. But I could put black behind it and then it would be cute. Let's try it. I like the red. Enough faffing around. Start sticking stuff down.
Gotta yell at me.
Oh, they'll have every size picture. Samantha, I'm gonna say Shannon. Samantha is a photography buff. She probably has hundreds of pictures from Disney, if I know Sam.
I know we went for a day to the party and I had hundreds of pictures. Because, I mean, it's Disney.
I'm pretty sure they got a picture in front of the castle, you know, standing in the street.
Yeah.
I'm cutting this 8 3/8 by 8 3/8, like we talked about, to make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, the polka dots just feel like Disney, don't they? I think they just do. That needs to go there like that, definitely. I'm gonna close this down, and I have another thought too. Because I love those little tabs, it might be cute to put the little tabs down here with the word coming off of here. I'm gonna cut a piece of black to go behind that to see what it looks like. Maybe not black. Maybe what is in here that looks like black. And I think a piece of black cut really close. That's what I think. Fine black. We have color. Oh, I touched it right there. So here's what I mean by really tight. Like I just wanted to show off the scallop off that red. So I'm thinking right to this edge.
It feels beachy. The other side. Let's see. That's a good one. We don't want to do that. Let's do the bicycles. What did I do with that? I forgot. I forgot, y'all. 4.5. 6 3/4.
I want to do the cover first, but
Well, I didn't do the cover first, and today you're doing the cover
isn't that
first.
funny? I never do it first.
So there you go. Y'all, we swapped. A little brain fog and couldn't figure out a cover, so just throw paper on.
Yeah, when in doubt, just cover things. You'll figure it out. That's cute too.
Super cute, super cute. I'll do this side. This one needs a solid. That would have been cute, but that's a lot of pinky red color there. Let's see what else we got, y'all. That's gonna be the blue. That would be cute with this one suits.
This has to go down here. So I may not put this centered. I may move it a little bit and put that there. It says we're here.
We're here.
That's so cute. I think I want a pop of yellow. Kind of this color. Let's see what we got. Just a pop of yellow. Is doesn't need much, just need to pop.
Pop.
It's so funny when you're working with trimmers that aren't your usual trimmer and the scoreboards and this bone folder of the trimmer and all that's in different spots.
Well, yeah. Swap them around. Mess yourself up.
That's what that needed. But it needs to be changed just a tiny bit.
So we have houses. They look like they have water behind them. That. Now we need a pretty for here. The palm trees would be pretty. How big do we cut you, friend? 7 3/4 wide, 7 tall.
Good. Good. Let's talk about this guy. Let's talk about what's going under here. I kind of feel like that pretty blue color. Let me look. Too busy. Too busy. Maybe the pink, which seems to be just as busy. The pink that seems to be just as busy.
We got busy paper.
I could use this color. This, and then like a busy something behind it would be cute too. Let's try that.
Adores. That is a bright yellow.
Oh, it is a bright, but it's pretty.
It is.
It's pretty. I think it's a 2-inch flap. I think it is a 2-inch flap. No, 8-inch, 3/4 inch strap. Flap.
Strap flap.
Let's see, like the rest. Oh, score.
How am I going to fasten the ones on the right, the triangles? I'm probably going to find a cut apart that I like and glue up here, and then on the back of the cut apart put a magnet and magnet down here. Probably similar to like
That's what I had in mind, was using some cute cut apart or chipboard piece or something like
I
that.
think, well, I didn't magnet behind it, but a cut apart, you know, something similar like that. And cover it.
I'm gonna have to go get a pickup stick.
There's one right here.
Oh, perfect. I can't pick up nothing. My hands are so dry today.
I have lotion too.
They are just like sandpaper.
I don't see how you're working with those.
With
Dry.
sandpaper hands?
Yes.
Yep.
That is one thing that absolutely I can't stand dry hands. Drives
Well,
me
I got 'em.
crazy. Drives me crazy. Cut apart, please. Let's see what we got.
I love these long stickers. Now I want something behind it. I want something behind it.
That'd be cute.
See that one?
I like anywhere with the beach. That would be really cute. And the pretty paper. do the same type thing over here. Put one of these glued on one side and then a magnet on the other.
You would think there would be a red ticket.
But of course. I was doing Kim's Disney album. There was everything that I
Didn't want.
Yeah. What I wanted, I couldn't find.
What is this as a non-Disney person? I'm gonna need somebody to tell me.
Is that a baguette?
Is that a churro?
They're known for their. It does look like a churro.
Is it a churro? I don't know.
One of Lucy's favorite things is to go get a baguette.
A baguette.
You can get a baguette that's like forever.
It's a
big.
churro, Becky said. That's funny.
Forever big for like $4.
That's funny.
Want a churro?
All right, you guys. I think this is going to be cute. We're going to have a tag there. Arrows here. I can't decide if I want those arrows. I really like this arrow. I think those other arrows will show better. One like that.
Cover that there.
Have both of these tickets. Gonna have an idea for another one. You do.
She has ideas.
Just have them running through my brain.
She has ideas.
There you are. Little guy. Look at that. That little heart needs to be right there. All right. Y'all can't really see it. I'll put it on something and bring it up so y'all can tell me yes or no.
No.
Y'all can tell me if I need to change anything.
Yes. I'm just saying words, y'all.
Nothing straight or anything because I just wiggled it. Wiggled it.
That's super cute.
This says Magic Memories. There's tickets. That says line starts here. I think that's kind of cute. I think I should go with it.
Go with it.
What do y'all think? I like opinions. I'm not a Disney person, but this feels like it would feel Disney.
That is very cute.
Hampton said maybe.
You can make me one.
She said maybe, baby, right? Maybe, baby.
Maybe, baby.
Thanks. Becky said super cute. And then Tina said, yes, so cute. All right. Do you remember what it looks like so I can take it off?
Take a picture.
I just slide it up. I know what she looks. It's not hard. Just get everything laying where it goes. Here we go. Buckle in. You're ready. We're going to the top of the roller coaster. Yay! Here we go, fellas. First glue of the day. No, yeah, first glue of the day.
Morning.
Wow. That is not like me. If this is your first time here, I'd be halfway through with this folio by now. You know it.
You're Shannon. Shannon.
I am Shannoning it. No, I have too much
Shannoning.
choice. But that's
Shannoning
good.
the
You want
front.
choice. What happened was I walked in today and I saw that waterfall inside there, and I went, oh, this would be so cute to have those tabs on it, and I derailed myself because I was not planning to do those tabs, but they just need to be there. I think it'll be worth it in the end. That was not the plan for today, so. And that's why I should have started cutting them earlier, but didn't think about it. Also, there was no time to do it this morning. So much going on here this morning.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So sometimes I'm tempted to do a day in the life video, and then I think, these people will be like, what is she trying to accomplish? You know, I really have thought about doing like a little day in the life short kind of thing, like a 1 minute week in the life or day in the life.
They probably love it.
Oh my gosh, it's so much.
Yes.
Like today, I watched a full edit. I made 2 thumbnails. I didn't title the video, did I, Tamika? There was one thing I missed. I'll have to do that. Didn't do the title. I filmed a reveal. I made a template. What else did I do? Tammy, did I do something else this morning? Can't remember. I did a lot before we even did this. Before we even got to work. Yeah, I like that. That turned out cute. And I'm not cutting these like we normally do. I'm cutting this with a 1/16 of an inch, like we were talking about, you know. So I like that tiny little bit of black showing. I like that a lot. I'm doing it now. The cool thing about a Disney album is you can be over the top. I can put as much on here as I want, and people really can't say much, can they? Because Disney is a lot. Thanks, Maggie. I like it too. I think that's good. Oh, the reel. I forgot I did the short video too. Just wanted to do the short. Video, text, filmed, reveal, thumbnails, got ready for the day. That's why this afternoon you'll find me on the golf course. I will be resting.
That's funny that golf is resting.
It is. It's rest for your brain. And I also showered and got dressed. Like, I also did that too. I got showered, got dressed. I cooked my breakfast. I've had a morning, y'all. Cooked myself an omelet.
I overslept.
But you know what about me? My mornings are like this. My evenings are not like this. I'm not one to go and sit down and sew for a while, but that's usually mindless, you know, just like I usually do like quilting or something, which is just sit down and sew straight lines. Getting ready for something else, like getting ready for a video or something. But my mornings, I am a morning girl. I like the mornings. I did not feed the dog. Vince did. So that didn't happen. The dog's Vinny boy did that for me.
I fed the boy.
That's a feat.
Got him to school.
Hey, where's that pen? I don't think I like the way my glue's coming out. Oh, yes, I need a title. I don't know why you can't see those thumbnails. It said I shared it with my
right
team.
here.
It says I shared it. I'm hoping to get the convertible out. Oh, that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. I'm hoping to sit outside today.
You'll get to. It'll be pretty too. It will be a pretty day. Sit outside and stitch.
I don't know. I might just sit outside and sleep.
Do you like to sleep outside?
Yeah, I can go to sleep. I can go to sleep anywhere though. Can you put me in a chair?
You know, I've never been with you that you've fallen asleep ever. Not one time. We've been on trips together. We've been
I try to stay awake in the car. I don't like to go to sleep when Blake's driving because I feel like it's mean. Because if he's tired, he can't go to sleep while he's driving. Obviously, I try my hardest to stay awake in the car. But there was a time we went on a trip to Indiana. It was me, my mom, my sister, and my grandparents. And every time we got in the car, I fell asleep. Like the door closed before they could get situated. I'm asleep.
Cars can do that to people. Yeah, I am not a night owl. I mean, 8 o'clock at night, I'm done. And my staff will tell you, if you want me at night, you're not getting me at night. Like, I put my
She
phone
don't
down.
respond.
I'll put my phone down. Now, listen, I'll message Timothy at 6 in the morning, but it's 7 her time, so I don't usually feel quite so bad.
Yeah.
This morning, I started messaging, I guess, about 7 my time.
I mean, I guess I'm a morning person. I mean, I have to get up early, so
I think you are because even
I'm
when
more
school's
morning.
out,
I'm more morning than the rest of my household.
but even when school's out, you get here pretty early. All right, I have a question, and I think I know the answer. I want them to be able to put a picture in this, and my fear is if I foam it up, it's too high and the picture won't stay in. You know what I'm saying? But I think I need it to lift up a little bit, so I might just cut some cardstock strips and just lift it up just a tiny bit. What do you think of that idea? Your kittens made in the bathroom overnight. What did they do? What did they do? Brother and sister. You go, oh, brother.
Oh, sister.
Oh, brother. That's funny. Let's make use of this strip. Back in the day, when I used to go to scrapbooking get-togethers, which were very few and far between, I did not go to many. They would do this kind of thing because we didn't really have foam tape back then. They would just kind of do this to kind of lift stuff up, or at least the group I was with did. Everybody might, I don't know, but it makes sense. So let me just measure. I think I'll do 6 1/4. I'm gonna do 6 1/4 first, so let's do that. 6 1/4. They got into the trash.
My cats I've had have never gotten into the trash.
Sounds like you're a lucky girl.
Yeah, because that would be a pain.
I've only had, Vince and I had one cat. I've had one cat when I was young, and then, not when I was young, but I was like 19. And then we've had one cat together, and that cat did not like Vince. It was so funny. He would take revenge on Vince in lots of ways, but then he would sit and love on Vince. And I didn't understand it. Like, if it got mad about anything, it took it out on Vince. But then it would sit in Vince's lap and cuddle. So, like, all damage that it did was to something Vince owned. And I don't know if that was just because maybe he liked Vince's scent and went to it,
Yeah, it's probably Vince's scent.
But that cat did not care for Vince. Or did, I don't know.
Or cared for Vince a lot and ruined his stuff.
Yeah, and was like, you're going to pay attention to me.
Love me. That's what it's saying. Love me.
So I'm just putting 1/4-inch strips of cardstock right close to this edge so they have room for a photo in there. And I'm going to put them 2 deep. Yeah, we had one that liked to, Sambo liked to rip up the toilet tissue. You know how you've seen the videos of the cats where they're just boxing it?
Yeah. I had Norbert when I was at Auburn, and he was declawed on the front, but he would hold the toilet paper roll and then shred it with his back claws. If you came home and you'd left paper towel roll, and left the paper towel down, you would come back to confetti. There would be paper towel everywhere.
Isn't that funny how they do that? Like, how do they even know? And how do they all know to do it? Do they have like a cat verse where they talk to each other? They have like cat book.
Yeah. cat book.
Whisker Graham.
Whisker Graham. She's so funny.
Now y'all want to go on Whisker Graham. All you cat lovers like, we need a Whisker Graham. Did I see you shaking up a refill of glue? I think I need some.
Hand me a bottle.
It's either that or this bottle is tired, but I'm pressing and not getting much out. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't.
It doesn't feel very good.
Sometimes I have to just. Oh. It might just be this right here. Because this glue that's in here is not moving. Can I be honest? I used old glue when I filled it up last time, and it could just be coagulating on me. Does it seem like that's the case?
Well, that didn't go much, but
Yeah, I feel like it might be that because this glue that I'm getting out of here is not budging. My I was trying to use the end of a 16 ounce that we had, and I think it's about 4 years old.
you got that needle?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can make this one work. It might just be gooped and then you could use this one.
I think getting this out might help because it was really in there. It's like there was an air pocket.
Yeah.
All right, there's the needle. Let me have that bottle back and we'll see if
There's
that
your
did it.
bottle.
Oh, yeah. There was a literal like glued air pocket or something that was keeping it. Now I got to remember it's full. You know how that goes.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, the glue.
Oh, I meant to cut this down, but I'll do it in a second.
Green.
You guys, I'm playing in my first golf tournament on Monday. I'm nervous.
I want her not to be nervous. She'll be fine.
It's not really going to matter because I'm playing a scramble, so they probably won't use any of my stuff, but I have to play with. Fortunately, okay, Joe's best friend Crawford is a really, really good golfer. We played with him already, though, so I have played with him before, so he knows that, I'm not good.
So who else playing?
In my group, it's our pastor, who is also Joe's girlfriend's dad, and then it's Crawford, Joe's best friend, and then Vince in our flight, the one, we'll be in that group. And then a bunch of people from our church are playing. That's Emily's cool. Playing. She gets to play this time because we never get to, but she's off.
That's cool.
She'll get to play.
Why are they off on Monday?
She may not be off. She may
just be taking them.
She might have been off for the last one. It got postponed, so she's probably having to take off for it. She did tell me the other day because I was asking her if she wanted to play today, and she said she couldn't because the students are out today, but she's not. And if she takes a day, she needs the days for the kids' stuff they've got coming up, so she couldn't take off.
It's weird that their kids are out. Our kids are out next Friday.
Oh, they're not out today?
No, they're at school today. They're out next Friday.
Huh. Well, then they may not be out. Maybe she didn't realize. Maybe she had it backwards.
But she's Watauga County, so Watauga County might be out.
True.
Oh, cut apart fit. In the hammock by the sea is where I want to be.
Tina, we don't have any 16 ounce in the retail store? Tina would know.
I don't know.
It's either here or on the way. It could be here. I'm not sure. I just know that Sylvia was getting art glitter glue season images ready, so I think it's close.
That looks funny. We just work here.
We don't know. We're here, right down here.
I think I'm gonna do that.
I really want to use that colorful arrow. Let's see if I can use it here.
The sunshine. I have all these other cut aparts too.
It just doesn't work there. I'm trying to force it. Should have put the churro there. Not put the churro there. But this pretzel's cute.
Another Lucy favorite snack.
The pretzels.
She loves the pretzels.
What's with all the arrows? I love the arrows. Is that a Disney thing or is it just I'm just getting lucky because I'm into arrows? So
Maybe you're just getting lucky.
that's cute too. It's like that little place marker. It says we're here and there's a place marker.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a little pink heart.
Super cute. I think I'm gonna hold off because I don't know yet.
And I think I'm going to glue this down. Last time we were here, we didn't have any in the store. That I don't know because it's either on the way or it showed up.
All right, now I need a pretty paper to go on the fronts.
It feels like Saturday, doesn't it?
It does. I don't know why. I mean,
Because we're here by ourselves.
yeah.
Because everybody else is off today.
They off gallivanting.
Tim's like, not me. And we're like, not us either.
Did your boss make you work today too, Tam?
My boss is mean. I'm not her boss. She's her own boss.
She's a strict boss.
She's a really strict boss. But she does allow chocolate during work hours. So.
Well, that's good.
Mhm. In case y'all, we talked about it a second ago, but in case y'all didn't hear, Shannon sent an email to you guys if you're coming to Craft Acropolis to know what you go by, because a lot of times we get your names and it's your actual name for like your credit card or how you do your email or something like that. We don't have your nicknames or what you go by. So for your name tag, we want to know what you go by in case you are just coming in and didn't hear us talking about that.
Yes. If you don't see my email, just email me. Or if you have any edits you want or people you want to sit by, like Mackie. You want to sit by
Mackie's pretty much full.
Yeah,
I don't think
she
you're
is
getting
full.
anybody around Mackie.
Mackie is slam jam. She didn't know she was so popular.
Patty can't wait. I can't wait either. I get to see all my friends.
Neither can
I'm excited because Shannon has got it where we've got all the students in 2 classes for me, which means you're going to have more time to be on the crop floor. She's done it in such a way where you won't be in classes as much. If you're taking the entire event, she's even got that worked out. I think they even get an extra day, don't they?
Well, they'll have one class on one day. Yeah. I'm working it up for y'all.
I like the front of this album. Okay, so that's open in the top so they can slide a picture in. I did put a tiny bit of a gap in there. Man, the front's done. I'm shocked. All right, let's go inside. Because here's what I want to do. Y'all want to know about this, so let me just show you what I would do. I got to get my measurements down again because I don't remember them. So this measure is, this one is, I think they're 8.5. So I'm going to do an 8.5 by 8. I'm going to let both of these be the same. I don't have enough of this. Ooh, I might do if I can cheat it. I don't think I do. So let's find another paper. Let's find another paper. This stripe is cute, but it's too dark. I don't like the dark in there. You know, I could use another piece of red because I have it right here. If you want to be by Mackie, we'll make it happen.
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Mackie, how do you get so popular? You will be popular.
Gonna be popular.
Be friends with Mackie and be popular. She'll teach you the right cohorts.
Mackie's trouble.
That's
Don't
funny.
forget your jackets.
Oh my gosh, please. Especially now the weather's being a little iffy. It'll probably change by May, but it's like cool, warm. It's not hot yet, but cool, warm, cool, warm. Okay, for the triangles, I'm cutting this 8.5 by 8.5, which is the full size of the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Mackie says that's why people like her, because she's a troublemaker.
Well,
She sits over there and comes up with ideas.
Nothing wrong with that.
Now, so this is the full size. Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm going to do the triangles and show them how I'm doing it.
I need to pay attention.
I'm doing the full size. Then I'm going to cut this in half. Cut this sheet in half. Okay. It's not going to cover exactly the point. We're going to cover that up. We don't care about that. Okay. So then I'm going to take this. It was 8.5, so I'm going to cut it 4 1/4.
You did
A full square of 8.5.
8.5 by 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See how it's not, whenever we do it, that little tip's going to hang out. That's fine. We have to put a closure there. We have to, no matter what. Or, another thing you can do is this right here. Move this up 1/8 of an inch. Maybe I'll do that. Hold on. If you don't want to do that, let me flip it this way. She said, there's the point. If we center this on this piece, this is a good idea. This is a good idea. All right. So if you center it, this same piece we just cut, you're going to have almost 1/4 of an inch here and then almost 1/4 of an inch there. No big deal, right? Cut it right in half. That's the next step. Do I have a pencil over here?
I have an erasable pen.
That'll work. Okay. Then what I'm going to do, this is how I do these things. And not everybody loves this, but this is how I do it. Okay. Then I'm going to come right here and I'm going to mark 1/4 of an inch roughly right there. And I'm going to mark a little center part right there. And then I'm going to come back here and mark in roughly 1/4 of an inch. So I'm letting this, I'm just doing it that way. You only have to do it once. Then you just copy it. You see what I'm saying? So I came in and made a mark 1/4 of an inch in from the edge. You'll see it in a second. And then the center here, and then 1/4 of an inch in from the edge. And now if I did that right, this should lay in there. And then I can just copy it. I find that when I measure triangles, they're never right. But when I do this, I have a much better shot at getting them right. I don't know why that is. You think just measuring them would work. But it never works for me. Other people have told me that too. I'm going to sink this one. Oops. All right, so let me show you. This should give us like a good 1/4 of an inch all the way around, which should look fine. And it really shows them off pretty good. So you do it one time, and then trace this. You want to just use this?
Yeah.
Let me trace it onto this
Do
other
yours.
red
Have at it.
before I lose it. Have I already lost it? Is that another half piece? No, where'd my other half piece go?
It was under
There
your
it is.
folio.
Then I can just take this guy, and I can either trace it or just make those same marks for
Where's the
myself.
marks?
So I'm going to mark here, mark here, mark here, mark here. And you'll want to go ahead and do the inside, but I'm not going to glue them on yet because I'll decide how I'm going to glue them later. But I'll have them all cut.
Can I borrow your triangle?
So we'll have them all cut, and then, does that make sense? I like that kind of chunky border.
Super cute.
If you don't want the chunky border, just cut a bigger piece. And you'd have more room for that. Like I said, I'm not going to glue these in yet because I don't know where I'm going to put my magnet exactly yet. That is going to be so cute like that. Oh my goodness. I really want a Mickey head right there. Or a mini head because they're in the minis.
Yeah, but you also have a boy now.
True. That is true.
Thank you.
I don't want to waste this. I'm going to see if I can use this on the inside. It's not my favorite piece. Yeah, I can do this. I can get the other one from there if I need to.
beautiful, beautiful. Like she's a paper genius or something.
When I have, it makes sense that you cut the same size. No. It makes sense that you cut a square a quarter of an inch smaller and then cut across, cut across, cut across. But for some reason, it never works for me. I don't know where I lose it, but somewhere I lose it. So that's why, even when I do cards with an angle, I typically just do it myself.
Y'all, when we lose it, we never find it.
Mm-hmm. I may have to actually trace this one because I'm kind of floating. Because I'm kind of floating.
I think my blade is getting dull.
I'm going to trace the other side. That is the one that you were using, I think, for like table use.
Yeah, it was in the Craft Acropolis closet. I don't know where the one I was using for this went because I put a new blade on the one here.
I probably have it. You probably gave it to me at home. It's probably the one you packed up for me.
Well, I think I packed yours from over here. Maybe I gave you mine to use at your desk.
At my desk because we took that one.
Yeah.
We know where they're at.
Perfect.
You guys, did you see me flip that over? The reason I did is because if this pen slips, it's going right on the piece that's on the front. I thought about it, halfway through.
At least you thought about it.
These pages apart. Now I'm singing that Wicked song.
You're not alone.
You are as
You're
well.
not.
You guys avoid things because they seem hard and then you do them and they're not hard and then you're like, wow, I could have done that weeks ago. I'm that way in my sewing room a lot. Like I'll be like, I really want to make that, but it looks really hard and I really don't want to try right now. And then I'll go do it and be like, well, that took no time. Like I did Addie's rag quilt and now I have to do Emmy's and I don't like to do two things. I don't like to do the same thing twice anyway. So I'm already struggling with doing it. And then I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to work on it 30 minutes a day and I will probably have it done by Sunday because it really is that quick, but it's just daunting. I love this so much. I love the polka dots on here so much.
That is cute.
That's very Disney. Oh, I'm working way low today on it. Boy, my color is very orange and screen, but it's not really orange, it's red. Brenda style's a good way to do it. Just trace it.
I was going to just trace it, but hadn't got there yet. Or I kind of just skipped over it, not knowing what I was going to do yet.
I like those balloons, but the camera might be cute. Do I have that in chipboard? Let me see where my chipboard pieces are. Here, chipboard. Here, chipboard. There, wait, no, is that you? It is not you.
Throw it on the floor.
Yeah, I did. Could have. I like to work in a mess. I told myself I was going to work neatly this time. Who was she kidding?
She lied.
Who was she kidding?
Y'all, I should just go get a new blade. Then I wouldn't have hairy paper.
Oh, it's a tiny camera. I want it to be a bigger camera. That's pretty too. Celebrate the magic. Those balloons, though. Let's pull those out. Oh, the video just went up. That's cool. I know I'll get lots of advice of ways I should have done it different, but I'm asking for it because I don't understand why I lost so much quilt in that video. It shrunk so much.
Yeah.
I think I lost an inch of block. Those balloons are cute right there, aren't they? Let's see what else. I really want it to be a camera. All right, let's look at the camera in the camera.
Green. Green's on there. Turquoise is on here. And I was gonna use. Which one did I like?
The camera's real cute too, isn't it?
Oh, that is cute.
I can outline it in black so it'll pop.
Yeah, I like
Put
that.
a little sticker in there. I don't know how to be a neat crafter either, Patty. There are people who do it though. There are people who can accomplish it. Any of you guys the neat crafter that are watching today? Any of you guys neat?
Not me. I have stuff everywhere.
If my ScanNCut was hooked up, I would use it. It's just not. And it would take me longer to do that than just to set it up than just to do this. So I'm going to make me a couple of these little guys.
Oh.
I cannot talk in fussy cut.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you fussy cutting too? So we're just literally being museum quiet.
Super quiet. I don't know if I can fussy cut today. You have to bite your lip when you're doing it.
I used to stick my tongue way out when I was a kiddo.
Oh, I was fixing to say, well, that would have been interesting on videos.
When I was a kid. There we go. There's one. I'm going to do another one. It'll be easier because I can just trace it and cut it. Uh-oh. I did something.
She broke us.
Here we are. Are y'all good? Y'all still see us?
Doesn't look like we left over here on mine.
Okay, I did something weird.
Maybe. Oh, God.
Did you get it fussy cut?
Yeah. Let's make a little borders. Alright, let's glue this fun stuff down.
I don't know if I'm going to need this, but I might. He says I'm a neat cook, but crafting. I keep needing more stuff, the same stuff. Of course, I stayed with the just one paper pack. I guess that would help. Progress, not perfection, is my motto. I'm not surprised you're a neat cook. Like most, well, I happen to know Miss Patty, like so I know who she is, and I imagine you were raised by someone who taught you how to cook neatly. Like my mother taught me to clean as I go because she didn't want to have to clean the kitchen afterwards. So she would always clean as she went. So by the time she sat down to eat, the kitchen was pretty clean, except for the dishes we were using. So I bet your mom was the same. I bet that's a generational thing. I mean, that's also if you are a chef, that's a chef thing. Like my son cooks neat because he's a chef and they learned how to do that. Okay, so now that I have those cut out, let's see if I need them. Because my thought was I might need one back here. And then like I might need to sandwich. I don't know if I need to or not. I might need to sandwich so my magnet can live inside here. But actually, I'm thinking I don't need it. I think what I can do is just lay this one under. Yeah, I can do that, that, and that. That will work. That's going to make it happen, Captain. So that means a magnet is going to be living here facing down, here facing up. So let's do the facing down first. And I probably should use a bigger one. I don't know if the little one will do it here. Probably will though, wouldn't it? Probably. I don't know. I don't know how bulky that's going to get inside there. So I'm just going to do the big one because I don't want to have to think about it. Ooh, my tummy's saying lunchtime. Now this is the part I don't like, is having to adjust the magnet because you have to think it through. Because you know, the way I'm doing mine, the magnet has to go different.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so let me show you just in case you run into this. Okay, you may be doing your magnet different. But they go like this, right? Plus and minus.
Mm-hmm.
But my magnet here, I want one to live facing down and one to live facing up. Does that make sense? So one can get stuck down here, but this one I need to put tape over in here. Does that make sense?
Do I need a big guy there?
I'm going to put a big guy there because I don't know how bulky this is going to get when we cover it because there's a lot of paper in there. Oh, I have plenty of big guys. I gave you my last one. Got plenty of big guys. Where did my big guys go?
Are they over there in that big guy?
Here's
holder?
my big guys.
In the big guy holder. They're in the big guy holder.
And I actually want to move that up as much as I can so I have plenty of room to glue him down. I feel good about there. So what I shall do is that. Do we have sticky tape over here? Fuck y'all. Oh, I just ripped it. I just ripped it.
Rip it real good.
Okay, I want to make sure that I have room on my underneath piece. I'm not gluing anything down in case I need to change anything because I have learned my lesson. This guy should be able to go that way. Yeah, we good. All right, so let's install this piece here. Decide where I want my camera to go. I want him to go like that. So what I'm gonna do is lift that up. I'm gonna put glue here. Put this down. All right, I glued something.
Again.
Yep. Now I'm going to take the backer off of my magnet. Actually, yeah, I can do that now. Take the backer off. I'll lift this guy up and let it catch back here. Perfect. Then square this thing up like I want it. Press it down. Then I'll add some more sticky tape over this magnet just because it's there. And the can. Not that it'll come loose, it'll just help this piece stay down better even. Because I'm gonna like lay it down in there and rub it down. I actually could pop it up. I could pop it up. And you know why I could? Because where it's living, I think I will do that. I think I will get a little bit of foam. Let me go grab some. Let me grab a little bit of foam. You need something lined up?
Not that I know of. That doesn't mean I don't.
You need candy or chocolate?
No, lunch will be here soon. Not here, but you know.
You want black jelly beans?
Oh, you know it. Said nobody ever. Actually, you have a lot of peoples that like your black jelly beans.
Oh, were there a lot of people that like them?
Yeah.
Cool beans. Cool jelly beans. My favorite thing to say is, do you even know what a jelly bean is? That little guy owns me. Do you even know what a jelly bean is? What is for lunch, Tina? What you having? I may not actually get lunch straight away. What earworm is it this time? Is it the jelly bean one or is it we were singing a song a while ago. Popular. Yep, me too. Me same. Oh, I better stick that piece down. I'm gonna stick this piece down so I can put foam on top. I think the good news is y'all are seeing the hard part now. The cover, the points.
Glue builder.
Y'all enjoy this process, like just this sitting and figuring, and I do. I know a lot of you guys, because you watch my tutorials, enjoy just the tutorial, just the, the step by step. But I learn more this way. When people are, I'm like, oh, that's smart. Like I wouldn't have thought to do that, or you know what I'm saying? when people are just
Playing.
doing their thing.
Have a little fun.
I like it.
Where's my magnet? Let's see, that guy needs to go there. Can I borrow that? Never mind, I got
What
some
do you
right here. Nothing. Come on. I don't need your tape. Come on, tape.
Somewhere in here I'm gonna mess up. I'm convinced of it. Is it right there? It might have been. Shorten this one.
Lunch here will be whatever the wind blows. Wherever the wind blows.
Because they're
the
gonna go
car.
in the convertible.
My lunch will probably be, y'all guess. And if you know me here lately, you'll guess right.
I know what it'll be. Don't blame me, it's good. What we have today? A panini?
Well, I had that yesterday, so I might have a trio.
What is the special today? It's Friday.
Oh, that Mexican chicken salad.
Oh, I haven't tried that.
It's very oniony.
She's talking about Heaton, by the way, if you aren't from here. Or if you don't know what we're talking about.
See, they have Mexican chicken salad and
It's so bad. Yesterday, we got a scoop of ice cream, and when I went to get mine, she said, "What size do you want?" I said, "Whatever size Shannon got." Like, she just knows you by name. I don't have to even say.
yeah, because I called to order so much, they got to where they stopped asking me what my name was.
You just go, "Hey, it's me."
It's me again, Margaret.
I love that camera there. I love it. Now let's cover up here. Stay up, little guy, so they can see. All right, here's what I'm doing. If you glue that down, I have to hold that out the way. Let's put something there to hold it.
And to be specific, it would be a chicken salad, pasta salad, and grape salad. Flakes will be a club panini, no mayo, no tomato, and orange salad.
My trio is a surf and turf trio.
Yep, she likes the chicken salad, the tuna salad, and pasta salad.
The surf and turf trio.
Surf and turf. And there we have I Like Anywhere with a Beach.
Look, it's so cute. How does yours look?
Yours is super
This
cute.
almost looks like the curtain pulled together, doesn't it?
It does.
I like that. You're going to be putting cutesies down there and stuff. You got all that space.
Yeah, I did solid colors on it.
But I'm going to cover the inside really quick, too.
Because I still have to do my cover. All right, let's go back to this guy.
I'm out of screen, but I'm just going to glue my bottom stripies on and then the top stripies. I'll move it when I get to the top.
Seize the day.
The yellow is bright and cheery. It kind of does look like a bow. That makes sense.
Heaton does have very good glazed pecans.
They do.
Yep, apple dip from the goat. His pimento cheese too.
I love this pimento cheese.
It's
My
so
favorite
good.
one. I also love the wickles that he gives with it.
What the wiggle you talking about?
I have some wickles in my fridge at home. For that, I'm left over from Granddad's party. But I bought, did you know you can get full-size wickles? Whole pickle wickles?
Yes.
That's what I got. Whole pickle
Yes.
wickles.
Like gherkin size,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Whole pickle wickles.
What the pickle wiggle? What's pickle wiggle you talking about?
Now I'm going to see if I can get lucky and find another camera that'll fit in that little spot. You know, something that looks like a camera. Don't have to be a camera. Something the shape of a camera. Of course I'm sad because I found the bigger one now. I looked everywhere for this big one. We're not going to stress about it. We're going to pretend like we don't see it. What I'm going to put right there? Something. Say cheese. Let me do that. Let me see what that looks like. It's probably too big. It's too big, but it's cute. Let's look at some different ephemeras. You got to take care of the waters.
No, I'm getting a piece of craft card stack.
Oh, that's cute right there. It says smiles all around. I can probably add some more stuff too. Let's see what else I can add. This sticker book is so good. They're matte finish like the cardstock. I love that. Oh, there's a little camera.
She got all the extras.
I really did. Because I plan to send all the rest to the girls too. Because I'm sure they'll use it for other.
They got lots of Disneys.
Yeah,
They got lots of Disneys in their life.
that's really cute like that. Smiles all around. Amy's favorite thing to say, look at me. That's what this little tag says. Look at me.
Continue to use it then.
She'll say, look at me.
Look at me. We got quiet again. You must be cutting. I'm cutting.
And I'm thinking,
I'm cutting. She's thinking. Ooh, I'm fixing to sneeze. Excuse me.
Folios.
I haven't watched him in a while.
Me either.
This is some hard cardstock.
Did I glue that down? No, I just stuck it down with a sticker. Never even glued that down. That's funny.
think, y'all. I think something's blooming right now, and it's got me in the sneezies.
Well, I think that's cute. Now I'm going to do its friend down here with the others, with the leftovers.
Oopsie daisy. Garbage. Make it go bye-bye. Let's trim this one up.
If y'all didn't get this, if you got the Disney stuff and didn't get this sticker book, you really do want it. It's good. This is easy. And the thing I love about it is they're not shiny. They match. They look like the paper. They're really cool. And I'm getting all this off this one page. I have to put in music note because those girls sing constantly.
Perfect. Not so perfect. Let's try the other one.
Cute. So then when it opens up, it just looks like a bunch of photos. Like you got that at the top, just a bunch of chaos, which I liked, and a bunch of chaos. But then when you close it, it's just quiet. As well. So I get to do another closure, which we can do that in the next video. What I really want to do is show you these tabs. I have a few minutes. Let me see what I can show you here. Okay, so the tabs I cut from that die set, what they do is you have a base that looks like this. So it's just the plain base, okay? Then you have the letters that you can build on top of it. And you can stack it. I'll do this one. So if you stack this on like this, you see how you get a two-tone tab? And there's a score mark here. So you would glue this bottom of the page and top of the page, if that makes sense. So I cannot decide if I want to do them that way or if I want to do, and I'll show you this way too. Let me get my little picky up tool, which I have put in here. So the other way I'm thinking is if I just take a letter, like here's an A, for example. Well, here's an R because it doesn't have this little hole in it. So then you can take this little guy and you can just put the letter on it like so. See that? Might be easier to actually use the tabs though because they are easier to glue down. But you can just do the letter. So what I'm thinking is it might be pretty to do the word wonder somewhere. I don't know where. Or magic. Let's get, oh, isn't that cute? I love that. Get that out. Let's just see what I can put together quickly. There's an @ symbol. There's the O. I'll have to find the center for the O to be in here somewhere. There's an M in case I find magic. G. We'll see which one we find first. Found that over here already. E. I. Magic women. Oh, C. All right, let's play with that. So I'm not going to glue these yet. I want to find where they're going to go, but look how cute this is going to be. And somebody said, or you could put the letter on back of the white piece. Oh, I see what you're saying for the back side. You could. Also, I cut these also in white. How many times did I say also? I cut this piece in white so you could put it on black of these little back pieces. All right, let's see where I want magic to go. My thought was one of the places these could go is like up here or even off to the side over here because they will fit. Like if I did magic down this side, let's just kind of place them. And that would show out the side of the, see that? And to make it even, there's this heart. I love that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. At least I can get one in before we cut away, and then we'll do the rest whenever we get back together. I may do a little prep of these so you don't have to sit here and watch me put words together. All right, so let's get our little pieces here.
Oh, buttons would be cute.
I need 6, so this ought to be easy to lay out. So what I'll do is pull these off and find the middle. The middle of that piece is going to be, that's 4 3/4. Of course it is. So 2 3/8 will be the center. So what I will do is make a mark, 2 3/8. And I'm not going to be super precious about this, okay? So what will happen is one will get placed right above and one will get placed below. But you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to put the letter on first, and I'll tell you why. The letters have that little embossed piece. They have that little line to show me where they should stop. And it'll be a lot easier to do that and then come back and glue the white underneath it. Here we go. Let's see how it goes. Thanks, you guys. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, thank you.
MAGIC.
What's that spell?
I was asking you.
Magic.
Thank you. Ah!
That spells you dropped it. That's what that spells.
No worries. I'm putting the sticker in that anyway.
That's what it spells.
Oops.
Oops.
I did it again.
And I got seize the day. And I got little flappers in here.
Little flappers.
Little flappers. I found some coveries there. I don't know yet. See, I don't know that this one's not as strong. That's why I went back and got this, because this is thicker than that. But I think it'll be strong enough. Strong enough. If not, we'll improvise later. That's paper. You can always go back and fix it and build it up and make it better. I really do think I want this guy here.
How's that for an earworm, Timothy? I'll move that down before it dries good.
guess I could have just left it. Super cute. Although that would have been cute there too, but
All right, I'm gonna glue these guys onto the back. I'll put a piece of plastic under it because I know this is gonna leak.
lovely.
I want to tell you something. This seems like a lot of work for these letters, but you don't have to do too many of them for impact. Like if you did 3 words throughout this little album, it's pretty good impact. I just think they're so pretty.
I have to think about that. Maymay, I love those letters. I couldn't figure out how they worked. Great idea. That is precious.
I think it'll be something my kid. I think about the kids when I do it. Like this will be something they're like, "That's neat." I agree. You can totally put something on the back of these because they're just going to be little white tabs. But so it says magic, and then put the little heart back here, so it matches. That's what she was saying earlier. I don't remember who it was. I was looking. Let me see. Leslie was saying earlier that it'd be cute to take the letter and put it on the back. And I got to put the little A. See how that pokes out?
That's cute.
Okay, let's put the little A piece, which I saved and put it somewhere specific. Right there. Okay. So a dot of glue. I'll put a little glue here. Pick the straw up. Which way is up? Put my glasses on for this part. I feel like I'm doing Soiju.
I'm gonna clear up my march.
I think that's worth it. I do think that is not an eye.
Did you do the L?
I think it's not an eye. I'm going to look and see. If it's not, I'm going to change it. I don't think it is. It was when I first saw it, but I just put my glasses on. This is grandma crafting. This is how grandma's craft. See, there's the eye. I'm going to see if I can change it. Because an eye has a top and a top. Right, though? Brittany's a good earworm. See how much damage I cause. Trying to fix it. I think I'll be fine, really, honestly. You'll never know. Give me a second. You'll never know. I just don't tell anybody, y'all.
I'm gonna tell everybody.
They're cute, but she messed it
Let
up.
me
the
go.
words on 'em.
Let me go call those grandbabies.
That's much better. Magic. Magic. And then I was hoping, I want to see what this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, technically. What's a Disney word that has 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't know if I can fit them before I get too excited. Let's see how many will fit. Four, 5. So I can get 6 here. I'll have to spread them a little bit. Are those laid correctly? I could get more if I started at that first one. Started here. Then go here. Oh, it's the same. I like them right here better. Okay, another 6-letter word for Disney. I could do wish, do WISH, and then do like nothing or do like symbols. That would be cute, wouldn't it? Wish. Smile is a good one. SMILE, and then a little. I don't know what I'm going to do there, but it's after 12, so I'm not going to start today. We'll see this in part 2. But we did a lot today, Shannon. I did. Did you?
I mean, I think I did.
I mean, it looks like I don't have a lot covered, but covering is easy. It's the decorating that's hard anyway.
I haven't decorated.
You know what I could do? Instead of doing it down the little tabs, I could just do something across it. I don't know. I'm going to just go in here, do a word there. I thought about doing a word up here and then doing a word up here. Something like that. We'll see. All right, let's look up here. There's the cover. That's what I got mostly done, which is so strange. I never get the cover done first, you guys. Never. Oh, Shannon's got a beat scene.
Mm,
All right, you want to walk through what you did?
sure.
That's how I get to look and see what you did.
Well, I just did this. I did that.
Cute.
I seized the day.
Cute. Cute. Oh, you got some covering done.
Yeah. And that's just magneted. And then I did that guy. And all that's covered.
That's a lot of work you got done there.
And then we have Flippy Floppy.
Cute.
And we have Flippy Floppy.
Isn't that cute? I like how you did that palm tree in there.
I thought it was pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And that is it for now. Well, and I put a magnet on here. That was really hard.
That looks difficult.
That was really hard.
Here's mine. I did the cover. I haven't done anything else on the rest of it. We open this up, we go inside, and I got this part covered. I got my word magic down the side. Somebody said what I'm going to do on the left. I'm going to magnet this and put some piece of ephemera, and I'll probably magnet this in some way. I might even do. Have y'all seen? I could do a slider here if I wanted to. I could do a slider. I don't know if I will though, because like yesterday I had somebody in the store and they were looking at one of mine that had the slider and they didn't know how to open it. I was like, yeah, so I may not do that, but I'll do something here. I have seen, and this is cute too, where people do like in case you want to keep going and you don't want to wait till we get back together, people do something like this and put magnet back here, and magnet it on, and it lifts off, and that's really cute too. So I might
is
do that
cute.
too. And I like that camera there. I may be doing too many cameras, but like I said, Samantha's a photo buff. We could put it anywhere, but think about that, like finding something and it magnets away, which is cute. So I may do that too. That's cute right there too. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. But Shannon and I, it will not be. I'll tell you when you can expect us to film again. Because next week you'll get the next folio design. You will expect us to be back the week between Craft Acropolis. That's when we do their next 2 hours. So, because this week is open house, then there's a week between, and then it's Craft Acropolis, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that week between, we'll do the 2 seconds. And I'll tell you what else. If you don't get it, then we may film it at Craft Acropolis and just put our cameras up and keep working there too. So. All right, you guys.
So
I
much
hope y'all enjoyed
fun.
it. I hope y'all have a wonderful Easter weekend. There won't be a prayer mat video this weekend. I don't want to put anything up on Easter, so I want you to just spend time with your family and not be pulled away from that in any way. So the only thing you'll get is Saturday, and then we'll pick back up next week like we normally do. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. If you need anything, you know how to reach us. And until we see you next time, bye now.
Bye.